they don't know me, let me just introduce myself. My name is Ebol. I'm six-figure funded trader. So I'm trading with the Celebrate Funding is about, I don't know, it's more than 7 months I'm trading with them. I have 300k capital with them. So, and every week I'm here to help you, just give you a free knowledge, my experience. So we can trade some experience here together. So maybe some of the things that I personally used in my career are gonna help you to pass the evolution phase or become profitable. So it's an honor for me to be here with you guys today and every week. It's a pleasure for me. So what we're gonna talk about today is losing a trade. So this is one of the important things that a lot of you guys are struggling with. So let me tell you a secret, okay? I made more progress once I've been in a losing streak than once I've been in a, let's say, a winning streak, right? So because a lot of you guys, you don't know what does losing mean in investing terms. So I'm not just talking about the trading. I'm talking about long-term investing, stocks, crypto, forex trading. I'm talking about all of stuff, right? So first, we should understand what is the word of loss, okay, or losing a trade, okay. So let me give you something here. Losing a trade, it's a fee on the market. That it's a fee of learning a new thing, unlocking a new level on the market. Okay, so that's so everybody. Now pay attention. Here is the quote of the day. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Okay, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Okay, winners don't avoid failure; they leverage it. So losing. My mentor was my stop losses. Now, I think last 3 days I've been in an event, a real estate event, I guess. I was talking with some real estate agent, just talking about some property investing. And he told me, yeah, bro, I'm just following on Instagram and, I'm trading ICT and blah, blah, blah. So we was talking, So, and he told me, oh, bro, by the way, who was your mentor? And I told my stop loss was mentor. No. He told me, no. Who was your mentor? How did you refine your edge? I told him my mentor was my stop losses. And he was confused at. So I'm going to talk about this. The stop losses is one of the best friends because the stop loss can be your best and one of the honest friend. Okay. So let me tell you something. Let's say me and you, we are going to events, right? We dress a suit and you ask me, Ebol, how's my suit or how's my dress? And I say, it's shit. It's awful. So first you're going to be upset from me, right? But I'm telling you the truth. That suit, for example, doesn't match with your style. So am I a good friend or bad friend? Am I a good friend? If I want to be a good friend, should I lie to you? So stop loss is the same way. Stop losses is one of the best friends that you're gonna have in the market because stop losses show you what you're doing wrong. So don't be enemy with the stop losses and don't scared from them. Learn from them, which I'm gonna tell you. Now we have 3 types of stop losses. We have 3 types of the losing. Let's say emotional. I can say emotional mastery. Let's say the second one, system adjustment, and third one is going to be long-term vision. Okay, so. Now, what is the first one, which is going to be emotional mastery? Every loss, so if you take a stop loss, it's going to be one of these 3 types. If you're having a journal, this guy here, what is his name? Sarba, I can't read your name, man. Take a look. He have a beautiful journal. He have a clean journal. So, man, in the stop loss, also open another table and add these 3 types of the stop losses. Okay? First, the stop loss. If the stop loss was on the emotional mastery, or system adjustment, or long-term vision. So I'm going to talk about each of them so you can understand the stop loss that you took, what it's trying to tell you, what's trying to show you, okay? First one, emotional mastery. Every loss is a taste of your psychology, not just your strategy. So if you take a stop loss, okay, first, the thing you're going to check, did you follow the plan, the trading plan that you have? If you follow the trading plan and the system that you have, but the entry that you took that ended up with the stop loss was based on emotion and a psychology, that's your fault. Okay? So in the market, we can control In investing, we can control the market, we can control the price, we can control the movement. But what we can control is our psychology. There are some small elements that we can control, but we can't control the rest. So if we able to, so a lot of you guys, you're putting the focus to control, to get the full control of the thing that you can get control. Now you end up in the losing your streak and you're giving up in the long term. But if you put that focus to the thing that you can control, you're going to see a long-term winning and you're going to see more success on it. So for example, psychology, we can control the psychology. So if you took a stop loss that you followed the system, but the entry was, was based on the psychology, over trading, I don't know, let's say revenge trading, those was based on psychology, that's your fault. That stop loss was your fault. So you're going to learn. So this, for example, if it is the stop loss, let's say, so there's, for example, this guy, you take one stop loss here. Okay. So if this is stop loss get taken was on the emotional based, right? So this guy gonna learn, I'm struggling with over trading. So he's gonna refine his edge in a way that he should stop over trading. He should set some rule in his, for example, some rule to limit his trade to do not over trade. So he's gonna fix that. He can control that, right? So that's so important. Now let's go with the second one, system adjustment. Loses expose flaws. Don't ignore them, document and refine them. So some stop loss that you're going to take, they are not, some stop loss, it's not based on the psychology, but you take that stop loss and you're going to see your system. So you can understand the system adjustment, the stop loss in a short term. You're going to understand in the long term. So if you take 3 stop loss in a row and for example, if the stop loss that you took was, for example, on the London session, you're going to understand in the London session, and this time my strategy, this setup, it's not working well. So you're going to go to the back testing and you're going to figure out another way to avoid that. So you're going to adjust and refine your edge here. Okay. So there are some stop losses that's going to show you, okay, bro, this is strategy. For example, in my cases, I took some stop losses before I refined my edge, and I understand, okay, so I can't trade on them sometimes. So that reason I came with the golden time that I'm just trading at the first hour of the London and the first hour of the NY. So those 2 times giving me my best win rate. So I'm focusing on those time, not, for example, after 6 p.m. UK time zone, because I know the market value I'm going to drop. So I adjust my system like that. Okay. Now, the third type of the stop loss, it's long-term vision. Zoom out. Okay. A single retreat means nothing in a 5-year journey. So let's say if you take one stop loss, it's part of the game. It's not part of the system adjustment and it's not part of the emotional mystery. It's okay. It's part of the game. The market is not 100%. So zoom out that stop loss and just put the confidence on win. So for example, this guy that put his journal, I'm gonna talk about what he's doing wrong and what he's doing okay. Okay. But the thing is, some stop loss is part of the game, but just it's a long-term vision. Okay. That rich trade one stop loss that mean nothing on a 5-year trading journey. Okay. So these are the 3 core lessons from losing that you should understand.